Hi ladies, it's Wednesday again, and you know what that means? It's time for Elise to rant until she hits the 5-minute limit, and then has to edit it down because she doesn't want to get yelled at. So, there are a couple things I want to address this Wednesday. I have a sticky note. It says PPW on the top, and it's all the things I have to talk about. Okay, so Brizey, last week you posed an interesting question, and I would like to give you my answer. You said, if you could be in any Hogwarts house, which one would it be? Well, Brizey, I'd like to introduce you to someone. My Gryffindor class ring. Yeah, that's right. I have one. I actually bought it off the official Harry Potter Warner Brothers site, and it cost me $95. And before you protest, it was so worth it. I'm not even going to go into it. I love this ring, and it has gotten me through some tough times as far as Harry Potter goes. So, I'd be in Gryffindor. I really would. Also, I totally trust personality tests, and every single one of them has put me in Gryffindor. So, I'm gonna go with that rationale. All right, our next order of business. Mars and I were talking last week, and we thought it would be cool. Oh my God, I'm doing like the Brizey head thing. She told me, she was like, "Oh my God, my hand was attached to my head." Okay, so what was I talking about? Me and Mars were talking last week, and we thought it would be cool if every person had something that just they do every week, and I immediately called book recommendations. I have a library that spans across centuries and continents, and could quite possibly tear a hole in the fabric of the space-time continuum. Like, it's that massive and important. I don't know if that made sense. It made sense in my head. Anyway, so every Wednesday, I'm going to give you, the ladies, and anyone else who's watching, a recommendation for a book. And, if you want to come back and talk to me about it, sure, that's great. I would love to hear what you guys think of the books I am suggesting. But it's not, I'm not going to stab you or punish you if you don't. I think they're books that I think everyone would like, and they're just great. I love recommending books to people. I'm like the human library amongst my friends. I lend everyone books. So, all right. And I do have a book recommendation for this week. I'm not just suggesting it and saying, "Oh, I'll start next week." Nope, I have one. And it is a book I read over the summer. I started it at Disney World, and it was fantastic, so I read it another 4 or 5 times. And a paperback that was new in July is now nearly falling to pieces. I'm referring, of course, to this book, The Historian by Elizabeth Kostova. And it's 900 pages, the paperback is, but it is excellent. So if you would like to read that and then discuss it with me in blog, that is The Historian by Elizabeth Kostova. I'll put the title and the author in the video info. That'd be great. The second to last thing I would like to address is there was a commenter on my last video who was like, "Who is that picture of that you held up at the end of your video?" Yeah, I probably should have explained that. His name is Matthew Gray Gubler, I don't know how you say it, and he is the actor who plays Dr. Spencer Reed on a TV show that Char and I both love called Criminal Minds. So that's who that is. My mom got it signed for me for Christmas. So to answer your question, that's who that was. Okay, and I also have a question that I want to put to you, just because it was on my mind today. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what food would it be?
See you next Wednesday.